Hi, welcome back to my channel and happy holidays. You see the fireplace going, you see the Charlie Brown tree in the back. I kind of just wanted to wind down 2022, and talk about my year. It was very eventful, to say the least. Learned a lot. I feel like I grew a lot. Like January of 2022, I had no idea that this year was going to look like the way that it did because let me tell you, your girl been through some things this year, for real. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. But have peace about all of it, which is a beautiful thing. And I'm very blessed to make it through another year because I know people that did not. Yeah, I'm just super thankful for breathing another day of life, another year of life. So let's start with January 2022. I stepped into the new year with a car note. I never had one of those before. um yeah, it was not. I was like, wow, so that's how we're starting out. Literally the first week of January 2022, I had to get a new car. My old car just completely gave out. It was my, what is it, my Cadillac converter was having issues with that, and it was literally going to cost like $1,600 to get it fixed. Mind you, I purchased that car for like $3,200. So I'm like, I'm not putting in half of what I paid for the car to fix this one piece, this 2005 PT Cruiser. Love you, but no, I'm not doing that. I'd rather put that money towards getting a new car. And so that's what I did. I did not have savings set up specifically for a car. I'm gonna just say that right now. So it came as a surprise, but God had my back. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for his provision. I'm thankful for the help that I received in order to get this car. It has almost everything that I wanted. Wanted the heated seats, wanted the sunroof, I wanted a working car. The mileage wasn't that bad, and the car note is manageable. Granted, I never had a car note before. I didn't know her. The Lord has saw fit that I've been able to make all my payments on time this year. I'm so thankful for that because it was touch and go some months. I'm not gonna lie, especially Q1 of 2022. It was given very much touch and go. So very thankful for that. But that's the way that my year started off with a car note, a new car, and yeah, didn't know that was coming. February and March, it kind of like breezed by. Like I wasn't really doing much besides the fact that I was going to like entering film festivals for car therapy, and I got into quite a few. We got into, I think, like 10 plus total, and we got 3 or 4 nominations. So February, March, April, going to film festivals, all that stuff, the whole going through the whole like film circuit. And that was fun. That was an experience, my first like, journey, my first hurrah in the film circuit world. I learned a lot. If y'all are interested in like film, the film space, and y'all want me to talk more in depth of the film festival circuit as a Black woman, let me know. I can make that video. But yeah, I was mostly doing that, and I was doing like some production work. Got into it with a company that I was working for because they was not paying me on time. That was a whole back and forth that lasted months. But thank the Lord, because I got all that was owed to me plus some. So I can't complain about that. Not even going to go more in depth into that. It is what it is. It happened. I got what I was supposed to get, and I'm blessed. I'm thankful. May, I started this job. I was working on a Netflix production, and it was exciting. Long hours, very long hours. June was my birthday. I turned 30. Oh my gosh, like I'm really grown. Like it's so wild. It's so wild to think about because like I'm really grown. Like I'm 30. It honestly doesn't feel like I'm 30, but I feel like mentally I feel like I'm older and more mature because I just experienced so much growth this year. But like me internally, well, besides my knees be cracking, and we're working on that. We are working on that. The Lord's not done with me. The Lord is not done with my knees, okay? So yeah, I turned 30. We went to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. It's my first time in Mexico. And it was really fun. Like, it's such a beautiful place. It really is. Funny enough, I knew a couple that went like literally a couple of weeks before we went. So I was like, girl, where did you go for restaurants? You know, what y'all do, blah, blah, blah. They stayed like at a resort, so they didn't really go off too much, but they did tell me about this restaurant that we ended up going for my birthday, and it was delicious. Ugh, them churros. Oh my gosh, so good. We went for like at least 4 days, 4 or 5 days. And we went horseback riding. We went tequila tasting. I went parasailing. That was like on my bucket list. That's been on my bucket list. I went parasailing. I had such a blast. We had some really, really good ceviche. I think we went to that place like twice because it was like so good. But yeah, everything, it was like really, really fun. Chilled on the beach, chilled like by the pool. Like, we chilled hard on that trip. Like, even though we did like stuff, like we still had a lot of chill time, which I feel like we did a good balance. But yeah, I would definitely go back. And anyway, it was really, really fun. Came back, I was working, and I'm not gonna get into it, but I cut my contract short because it was supposed to be from May to the beginning of October. I left the end of August because it just was not, it was not working out for me and my spirit. Like, I literally had to start therapy again because of some of the trials and tribulations I had to go through at that job. So I kind of knew, like, I don't know, I feel like something like switched in my mind after my birthday trip, like when I turned 30. Something like switched, and I realized that I wasn't meant to be at that job. And so I made a game plan to like save, and like, because I knew I was going to leave before October. So I was saving. Come the end of August, my homegirl had sent me this job for a Hulu pilot. And I was going to be paid like, you know, twice what I was making there, and a higher title, all that stuff. And so I moved to that, even though it was only for 1 month. So it was like the month of September. And I was like, what am I going to do after that? But I saved like the extra money. I saved that. So basically after the end of that, I really haven't been working since October. I mean, since September. I did do a production a couple weeks ago in early December. Just because, well, first of all, the date got pushed back like twice because it was supposed to originally be in like August or something. And then it was like, okay, September. And then it got pushed all the way to December. So I had worked with that producer before, and I really like her. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it again. So from end of September all the way up until early December, I wasn't working. I literally was just like working. Well, when I say I wasn't working, I don't mean that I was literally just sitting on the couch being a couch potato. It was me not working for other people. I was working on myself. I had goals, and you can see it in my old video that I posted. I had goals of finishing my screenplay, my first feature, working out consistently, and doing YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I fell off a little bit in December, but you live and you learn. I think that looking back, I was a little bit ambitious. Not saying that it can't be done, but I was a little ambitious because the discipline wasn't there. Like the want, like, oh, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. That was there, but not the discipline. And so the past 2 months, I've been building up my discipline. And I'll say honestly, December, I'm a steamroll into January because I'm like, I got my momentum up. I've been working out consistently. There's a change in my body, I can tell. But January, I'm going to kick it up a notch. So as far as my screenplay, I have about 15 pages left to write. I'm going to give myself grace because I've literally been consistent these past 2 weeks on working on my screenplay, like super consistent. Like, I gave myself a goal of writing 1 page a day. 1 page a day seems very little, but as someone who experiences sad, some days it just don't be clicking. I'll be a little off. So I've been patient with myself. I've been giving myself grace, but I've been giving myself like, all right, sis, if nothing else, you're going to do these things. You're going to work out, and you're going to write 1 page, and you are going to be in the Word. some days that's all I can do, and that's okay. But those three things make me happy. It feeds my soul. It helps develop me into the person I want to be. And so I'm building that muscle. And usually once I start writing, I'm writing at least 2-3 pages, because I tell myself one page, at least one page, in case that's all I can do. But usually I stretch myself and I end up writing a whole scene on most days. So I'm writing like 2-3 pages a day, and 2-3 pages a day across 5 days a week, that's 10 to 15 pages, which to me is great. And sometimes I do more. But that is all the way up to December. I kind of fell off on YouTube because I did my last pop-up of the year for Holistic Homey Apothecary, and it took a lot of prep for that. And I also had some bulk orders. People like ordered through me for, you know, holiday gifts and stuff like that, which I really appreciated. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, I had to prep for that, and I have a video on how that went. And then after that, it's just like the holidays. We running right into Christmas and, you know, New Year's and all that stuff. And so I made the impulsive decision to go to the East Coast for New Year's. Oh my gosh. Wow. You want to know what else happened? I totally forgot. November. I just skipped over November. Well, I was talking about work, but I just skipped over November. Child, I got married. I got married. I don't forget, because literally planned it less than a month. Like, it was just a kind of a spur of the moment thing, but not really. But yeah, we planned it, and like we did it within like a month. Oh, also my sister got married. Child, I done skipped all over the fall because I just want to be done with talking about work. But my sister got married in October. I was a bridesmaid, and honestly, I'm grateful for that experience of being a bridesmaid, because it let me experience a big wedding without me having to pay for it, which I loved. And also, I don't know. I'm kind of still weird about a whole bunch of eyes on me. Like, even when I was when I had to walk down the aisle as a bridesmaid, like, even though half the people in the room was like my family, I was still like really nervous. Sometimes I get social anxiety, so child, I was real nervous. I was a little stiff. I ain't gonna lie. We made it work. I was pretty. Face was beat. I was like, child, I wish I had a makeup artist for my wedding. But honestly, the person that did my makeup for my wedding ate down as well, so not even mad. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice going to Charlotte, being with family. Also made me realize that I made the best decision to move across the country. Love them, but my family, I just needed to grow, and I wasn't going to grow where I was. So yeah, my sister got married. Cute, festive. Like, she's like a Pinterest mood board. Like, she had everything. She had like bridesmaids. We had like a little gift bag. We had our own robes. Like, everything was like so like, man, if I had the time, the money, and the intention, it, like, our weddings would have been very, very similar. And even down to the colors, like her color was purple. I love purple. So yeah, it was very beautiful. Such a beautiful wedding. I can tell that they really love each other, and I'm so happy for my sister because she's experienced a lot. She's such a great mother and a good person, and I'm just very happy for her. And I'm excited to learn my brother-in-law more, you know, hang out with him. So yeah, child. And then November, literally a month after we got married, we went down to the courthouse. You know, we went down to the Justice of the Peace, down to the Beverly Hills courthouse, and it was cute. I will say, the paint that they had and the color paint that they had in the chapel made me want to throw up. It was not cute. It's not giving for nobody's skin tone. Like, why would y'all do that? Why would y'all do that? But we got good pictures outside. We also went to the beach. Took some pictures by the beach. So gorgeous. Shout out to Erica. She was our photographer for the day and just was able to capture the moments from me getting dressed in my hotel room. We stayed at the London, but the London was nice. Nice tub. The bathroom was the best part for me, and the view. And they upgraded our room, and they gave us like little stuff because I wrote in the notes that we were it was for our honeymoon. We got married or whatever, and they treated us so well. It was very, very sweet, very kind. But yeah, so got married And so here we are, December, closing out 2022, and going into 2023, my goal is to be the best person I can be the best wife I can be, and preparing to be the best mother I can be. No, I'm not pregnant. No. No. But in the next couple years I would like to start a family. He ain't getting no younger. Myself, I'm still young, but he ain't getting no younger. So we need to speed this along, you know what I'm saying? But in due time. So I'm trying to get myself together mentally, physically, spiritually, because being a mother is a huge responsibility and I don't take that lightly. We're getting some work done. I'm also trying to slim down. I'm trying to be in the best shape of my life before I have a tenant in my womb, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on this fitness journey. I'm very consistent in the gym already, but we're going to kick it up a notch. We're going to try some new things, do some different things, remove some stuff out of my diet for a little bit and see how it goes. But child, that was my year in review. Oh, also, in my downtime in like September, October, November, I feel like I figured out my purpose. January, as I fast, I'm going to pray on whether that's my purpose and if I'm moving in the right direction or not. And we gonna see. But I have faith that it is. And this is my purpose, not my, job or career. Because I'm always right. I'm a writer. I've been writing since I was 6 years old. I have a book that I made to prove it. I'm always gonna be a writer, but in the season I think I'm called to do more than that, and so I still plan to do my 1 page a day regardless. But we gonna see. This is something I'm praying on. This is something I'm gonna pray on. That's pretty much my year in review. I feel like I'm talking too much, so I'm going to end it here. But I want to say happy holidays, happy New Year's, and I will see y'all 2023. Y'all gonna see a lot of me. Y'all are. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Bye.